Hi, my name is Jay Feinberg, and I'm a 15-year cancer survivor. I was 1 year out of college when I was diagnosed with leukemia, and although I was devastated by the news, I was reassured to learn that a bone marrow transplant could save my life. But those hopes were quickly dashed when my doctor told me I would never find a matching bone marrow donor because I was Jewish. It turns out that tissue type is inherited, so a patient's best chance of finding a genetic match lies with people of similar ethnic background. Since there were few Jews in the registry, my chances were slim. To make matters worse, the Holocaust severed bloodlines, likening the search for a Jewish patient to looking for a needle in a haystack. Now, while my doctor may have been an expert in the biology of cancer, one thing he failed to understand was the power of the Jewish community. So began a grassroots campaign to increase the representation of the Jewish people in the international donor pool. Hundreds of drives and tens of thousands of donors later, the rest is history. My match came from the very last donor tested at the very last drive we conducted, and it was after my transplant that the grassroots campaign known globally as Friends of Jay transformed into one of the leading and most innovative registries in the world, Gift of Life. I am blessed in more ways than one to have the opportunity to give back to the community that helped save my life, and I am honored to work each and every day with my own personal heroes, the bone marrow donors. I am also grateful to help young people learn firsthand the value of tikkun olam through the mitzvah of pikuach nefesh by getting swabbed themselves as life-saving donors, organizing drives on their college campuses, participating through Taglit Birthright Israel, and for our youngest constituents by choosing Gift of Life as their bar or bat mitzvah projects. Together we promote a lifetime of social activism, all the while building a vital medical resource for patients in need. The Jewish community's achievement in this field has not gone unnoticed. We now serve as a model for other ethnic and racial minority groups seeking to increase their representation in the donor pool. But there is still much work to be done, and awareness and community outreach are critical to our success. Participating in the Jewish Community Heroes Contest has definitely had what I believe will be a lasting impact in that regard. You know, a good friend once told me that every person has to have their own personal BHAG, and admittedly I had to go to Wikipedia to look that one up. It's a big, hairy, audacious goal. Well, with your help, my BHAG can come true. A match for anyone in need, whenever they need one.